We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Guys, Clemson's head coach told me before the game, they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. And the Canes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. On the move, it's Davidson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse, Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
On play action. They're all over it. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Running inside, it's Pringle. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Handoff again. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Hits inside. It's Pringle. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Now they're going to throw it. Buying time to his right. Out wide right, it's Pringle. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working that left side now. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. The RPO got him. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. He's changing the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And how about the three-pointer from downtown? The long field goal attempt, they trust their kicker, and it took every inch. Just hits the crossbar and gets over and goes in.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Keeps it on the ground. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Bothwell. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Uh-oh, look out! They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll ride the hot hand. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've reached a break and Miami is holding on to the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. And they've swapped into the field and we'll get it going in the second. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Time to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Inside the 40.
I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big pick.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Looking for room, it's Davidson. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Jones to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it way down the field. Gets away from one, finds room. Whoa! Marking at the 29.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence and a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6.
Number 81 set to kick off.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've settled for field goals on each of their last two drives, and if they want to win this thing, they better find a way to get it into the end zone. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The run inside. It's Pringle.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Churns into the pile. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Clemson. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Line run to the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Wants to throw one first. Fires toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Throws for the tight end. Left side is Lofton. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, it's Pringle. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Miami! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. There he goes. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Arkansas State taking on the number 21 team, the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Red Wolves with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks at...
Going over the top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there. He's lucky that defender dropped that pass, because if he picks it, he might have taken that one to the house.
Punt is on its way. On the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. On the option. Now the toss. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Clemson is quick to the line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Misses badly on that one. last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Hits the hole. It's Davidson. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll run this play from the pistol. Give to the single back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Mueller. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hurricane! They take the lead with the 6. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Jones wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. Clemson jumps to the line. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third. Jones to throw. Look out. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Rush right in his face. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these third and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those third and longs.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Trying to take it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Second down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's gonna catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You gotta bring it down a little bit.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Before they snap it on fourth down, we have a timeout call. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Canes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Finds a crease. It's Davidson. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Jones wants to throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Out wide left, it's Davidson. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the fourth quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that fourth down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. What a big opportunity here. They get the ball back in plus territory after the defense stops him on downs, and they're holding on to a slim lead. On target. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback changing the play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Wide receiver going in motion. Third down play from the gun. Right down the middle. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He's loose down the left side. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback keeps it. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there, because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game, and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you had gone for 1, your opponent can take the lead with the kick, so nice job there getting it executed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Just a huge stop by their defense, and now there's a little work to do if they're going to try to pull this one out late. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. they've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Straight ahead, it's Pringle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout here. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Grabs it in the middle. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right side, it's Pringle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field.
Booster.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out.
And what a play by the defense, right? You got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff.
Welcome to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio. Another season of EA Sports College Football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Iowa State Cyclones and the Bowling Green Falcons. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Looking for a crease. It's Peppers. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Defense all over him. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. Got it down the field. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
Release to the back. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 2nd and long here. Martin back to pass. He's going to take a shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Looking for a crease. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field, changing the routes with his receivers. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Peppers. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. 3rd and long right here. They'll move the wide receiver. Turning it on. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They'll run it on 4th down. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Using his legs, it's Baldwin. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Tried to power it ahead on 4th and 1, and this defense was up to the challenge, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Maybe a crease. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Martin will throw it. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. From the gun, it's Baldwin. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Coffee. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh center downs going to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. 3rd and long coming up. Running inside, it's Peppers. Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6. Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on the field. The incomplete pass makes this series end. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Martin back to pass. Looking to take a shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Cyclones are in the hurry-up. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Powers inside. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Tough run here. It's Peppers. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the right. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack...
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll go down right there, but what a... Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. 3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make...
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. It's a fumble. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. This offense has it with really good field position. Hits inside. It's Baldwin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they... That's the end into the period. Bowling Green is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time to... They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Martin will throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Going for it all. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on